Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be showcasing you a tool Cursor AI and will try to show all the capabilities that it offers and will also be creating a sample Next.js application using Cursor AI. So without wasting any time, let's get started. So let's get started. This is how Cursor AI looks like. If you notice, it looks a lot similar to VS Code. And the reason is simple, it is built on the top of VS Code. So since the topic today is cursor, so I'll stop VS Code and focus on cursor. This is actually a very powerful tool. And I'll try to show you all the capabilities which I've explored till now in few days. So as you can see, at the top you will find these three, four buttons, right? This is very similar to what you see in VS Code. This button was not there in the VS Code earlier. This is what Cursor added. And inside this, you can add the context. By default, only Cursor has a context of your entire project. But if you want to give a specific context, then you can click on this button and give context to any file or folder. For example, if I want to give it context of brand.md, I can just search brand.md. And there are multiple models which I can select. I can also go to the settings and check uncheck models. So if I want to select DeepSeek, I can check it from here and then DeepSeek would start appearing here. So till now I have explored Claude Sonnet 3.7, GPT 4.1, and I'll tell you what my experience is. So firstly, just to show you how powerful this tool is, I'll close Cursor and I'll simply, this is my desktop, I'll create a new folder. Let's say I want to create my portfolio, right? So this is one empty folder which I created. Now what I'll do is I'll open Cursor and open this particular folder in my desktop. As you can see, this is an empty folder. To begin with, I'll select GPT 4.1 model. I'll just search. So there are multiple modes here. First is agent, then ask, another is manual. I haven't explored manual till now, but I've explored ask and agent. This is just like ChatGPT, right? If you want to talk, you want to know how this model thinks, right, about my code base, you can simply go to ask mode. This won't make any change. But once you go to the agent mode, then this can make changes. Now what I'll do is create a sample dev portfolio for me. The name should be debug with SJ and it should be built on dark theme with fonts specific to cool dev trendy feel, and in this website I will be sharing the latest dev trends, right? And let's see, I'm just entering this now. Let's see what all it does. First, it has given me one command which we use to create Next.js application using Tailwind. I'll click on run. Do you want to, would you like to use turbo pack? Right now, I don't know. Let's say I don't know what turbo pack is. I'll simply go to the ask mode and I'll ask, what is turbo pack? So like this, I can interact with the system. Now let me go back to the agent mode again and give the same command again. I think I messed up a little. Let me start a new chat. So on the same thread, now since I know what turbo pack is after searching, I'll run this. It will automatically install the application. I don't need to create any file folder. You can see, right? Boilerplate for Next.js is created right now. It is installing the dependency. So node modules is created. It is doing other things now. It did not found tailwind config.js. Okay. So you can see it is finding some errors and it is trying to solve those errors by itself. And that is something which is the power that cursor has, but nobody else has. I think the problem here is maybe since it is my desktop repository, so it might not be getting access to create this config file. That could be the problem, but cursor knows how to solve this. I just need to click on accept. But at the same time, I won't suggest you to use this tool and to completely rely on this tool. You should always read what this is saying. You can see this, right? How cool this is. Within a few seconds, I have my application. The code is also there. And if I need some different fonts, I could have given it and it would have used that font. Let's see what it does. I think the last command is finished now. If I know Next.js, then I would have added a command, something like npm run dev, just to show how this looks like. But now what I'll do is I'll simply ask the agent, run my app and show how does this looks in dev environment. Let's see. Okay, so this is what it has built for me. Isn't it cool? This looks very cool. So by giving some custom prompts in which I also provided the font and the icon and the name. I developed one application and pushed it to GitHub. Using Vercel, I also deployed it, which is still, this application is still in progress, but this is what it gave me. This is what it is in my local, and this is what it has given me once I told Cursor AI that these are the tabs you have to give me. This is the font. I think this is an Orbitron font, and it simply created the whole website for me. And this is very cool. Earlier, if I go back to 5 years, right, a designer itself would have taken 10,000 rupees just to give me Photoshop of these designs, and then getting them developed by HTML CSS developer would have taken another 20-30,000. But this looks very cool, and yeah. So about Cursor AI, agent mode, ask mode, terminal. You can also, if let's say you don't want the agent mode to do everything for you, you can simply do, you can simply go to your code and write and press Command K here. It will open this edit text box and you can type whatever you want. For example, I can do replace debug with SJ to an icon here. Let's see what it does. Great. So same thing is applicable in the terminal as well. I can also, just to know the commands, I can give a pop-up here as well. Correct. So that was it for today's demo.